Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about how to draw your own cartoon character. So before we start, I'd like you to do me a very big favor by pressing the subscribe button so you won't miss any of my other videos. They're interesting, so don't miss them. Also, it'll be really nice if you press the like button below. The first way, or the first method, or the first step, if you call it, is to look at other people's drawings. So the people I mean here isn't a random, like a very random person on the street, or like someone you don't know. The people here means professional cartoonists that you like very much. So for me, I like Peanuts, which is by Schulz. So I look up for pictures and videos for Schulz drawings, which is very nice, and I will learn how to draw them. So you can search videos on YouTube, and so like tutorials, you can follow them, and you can search up for images like you learn by yourself. So like I watch Snoopy a lot, and I like it very much. So every time I finish watching like an episode, I would just like stop the video in the part I like, and I would just learn how Schulz draw Snoopy. And yeah, this is how I did the learning part. So look, here the Snoopy is done. This Snoopy here shows the Snoopy in the cartoon. And this picture is showing that I am drawing Snoopy by myself on a piece of paper. So now you need to focus on how they focused on the character's traits. So the character's traits are actually very super important in drawings. So traits, they just simply means like how they look, and then like well, if you're drawing a character, you are drawing how they look. So if you don't focus on the character's traits, then you will probably draw nothing. And so if like there is no trait at all, everyone, like every single person will be the same. Or like if you don't notice them, they will just seem the same to you. Just like this picture is showing, everyone's doing this neutral face, and they all look like the same. So this is the very first step, or the first method, the first way, and anything you call that. So that's the first step for me. So now, please do not hesitate. Just go to google.com and then search cartoon characters. And there will be like many cartoon characters on the website for you to look up. And so you can learn how to draw them in your spare time. Now, this is the time for you to learn step 2. So step 2 is no longer depending on other people's work, so it's more individual. So you don't look at other people's drawings anymore. All you need to do is to design. You need to design and create your own very own character. So you need to picture their look, and you need to think of their traits. They're very important part, their traits, so how they look. So traits, so if they have glasses, and if they have big eyes, or maybe if they're very strong, or they have like those kind of hair, or if they're very tall. It all depends on like how you want the character to be. So it can be tall, it can be short, and it can look very ugly or like very beautiful. It depends on you. Now, what you should be doing is creating something. So, now I am creating like a rough draft of the cartoon character we just made. So, look at the hair, the glasses. It can show that he's very tall because there's nothing else in the picture. So, you can't very spot if he is very tall or not. So this is a rough draft. Also, another tip, if you don't know how to draw like these character traits, you can search on Google also, and YouTube. There will be like more professional people teaching you how to draw these like furnitures and like the hair or glasses and these details. So pictures. So you search on Google Pictures. Now it's step 3. So this is our final step. So I think you probably know what it is. It's drawing. So now you have your ideas, and let's turn it into actual work. So you have your plan, which is like the rough draft, and you have your learning, which is like you follow like other people's drawings, which is the first step, and you have your hard working. So you must be like working during the procedure, so you can draw more detailed and better characters. So if you add these 3 together, you'll get a cute or anything you want character. So my character always look like this because I like it, and yeah. Now let's put all the ideas together, and I will draw the previous character we just did. So this is its face, its big eyes. I didn't add the goggles because or glasses, because I don't really like to add glasses on my characters. So its hair, its mouth, and a very round nose. So now the character is looking up onto the sky. So also the character's movements and actions are actually very important, because in a actual cartoon you don't see the character just sliding around doing nothing, and it can talk without its mouth moving. Well, that would be actually very, very weird. So now let's focus on the drawing. So now I'm drawing the clothes, adding some things on it, and now it's pants. Well, so now I can't actually say this character is very tall, but I can add something, add surroundings to it, to to make it seem very, very tall. So now let's add a very, very short character. on its foot, so not very on his foot, and he's like very surprised. So now you can see how tall he is, right? And yeah. So now, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!